Hello, this is Jamie with Creations Misfit, and today I'm going to show you how to make these ugly Christmas sweaters for your wine glasses. And I just want to say that yes, you can make ugly Christmas sweaters like this with this pattern or like this, but you can also make cute ones like this one. I haven't done any embellishing on yet, so I think it looks pretty festive and cute if you want to have for yourself or your family or people over, and you don't necessarily want to do the ugly portion, you can make cute ones as well. It's the same pattern throughout. It's very adjustable, and I will explain that as we go. But it's a very easy 7-row pattern that you can make cute or the ugly Christmas sweaters if you'd like. So what you will need is a size 4 yarn and oh, actually, first of all, I want to show you some other ones. I'm going to put a picture too up here of some other ones that I've made as well with different embellishing. This was not my idea. A customer came to me with this and she asked if I could make some wine cozies that look like ugly Christmas sweaters. I said sure, so I put a pattern together. So that's how I got here. But yeah, you can embellish any way you'd like. Just put some things on and yeah. All right. So anyway, what you will need is a size 4 yarn, and I just use all my scraps. I have like a ton of scraps, and I just pull from each one, maybe do a row in something and then another row in a different color. Whatever you have is great, but I would make sure that you use all of the same size yarns so that it's similar throughout. And then you will need a size 4mm hook. If you crochet very tightly, you might want to go up to a 4.5. And also, depending on the size of your wine glass, you may need to adjust the size of your hook. And then you'll need a yarn needle to sew in your ends and a pair of scissors. And then any kind of embellishing that you'd like. I use like some of these on some of mine, just stuff you can get at a craft store, anything you have laying around the house, buttons, whatever. All right, so let's get started. Today I'm going to just show you with a solid color so that it's easy enough, but you can change colors throughout. Like I said, change mid row or every round change. Very, very easy to change this up. And also the stitches you can change up. This is going to be all single and double crochet, but like this one I decided to do a cluster stitch for one. Very adjustable. This one I used some bobble stitches, so I'll explain that as we go on. But to get started, we are going to start with a slip knot. Let me zoom in a little bit here. We're going to start with a slip knot, and then we are going to chain up 24. And I will let you do that off camera. You can just do your 24 chains. I'll do mine, and then we'll meet back up. Okay, here's my 24 chains, and you want to make sure that we're going to slip stitch to the very first chain that we made down here. So you want to make sure that everything is facing the same way before you slip stitch. Otherwise, your sweater will be twisted. Okay, so just make sure it's all facing the same way, and then just come around and slip stitch into that very first chain. Okay, and then we have the beginning round, and we're going to chain one, but also before we start the next round, I would like if you could just test it. This is going to look like it's not going to fit, but it will. It stretches really nicely. Just make sure that it fits around the bottom of your wine glass, okay? And then we can move on to what is essentially round one. So for round one, we are going to start with a single crochet, and you want to go into that very first stitch where we have our chain. And if you'd like to pull this behind to hide the tail, you can do that. I usually do that so I don't have to tie it in at the end. And also, if you'd like to do like the back bump, some people crochet into the back bump and it makes it a nicer bottom for you. You could do that. For this video, I'm not going to do that because it does take a little bit longer. So just go ahead and single crochet into that very first chain. And we're going to actually single crochet in the first 4 chains. Okay, so that one was 1, and then 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to do an increase, which is just 2 single crochets in the same chain. So in this next one, we're going to do 2 single crochets. 1, 2. And then we're going to repeat that pattern around, and we're going to do that 3 more times. So you'll do a single crochet in 4, and then an increase. Single crochet in 4, increase, single crochet in 4, increase, and you'll have 4 stitches left at the end. So you'll just do a single crochet in each of those 4. There won't be an increase at the end. Okay, so just follow that around, and I will meet you back after round 1. Oh, and you should have 28 stitches at the end of this round. All right, I came to the end here, and we're going to slip stitch into the very first single crochet that we made. So not this chain 1 there, but the single crochet. Just slip stitch right into there. And just make sure that yours is not twisted all the way around. If yours is twisted somehow, it's because when you slip stitched into the chain in the very first part, it was twisted then. So you'll just have to start over from there and try again. Okay, so moving on to round 2, we're going to chain up 2, and then we are going to double crochet in this very first stitch where our chain 2 is. The chain 2 does not count as a stitch. We're going to double crochet in the first 5 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we will increase after that. Let me grab my yarn here. So you'll do 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and that's going to be our pattern around. So the next you'll do 5 double crochets, and then an increase, 5 double crochets and an increase. And when you get around, you'll have 4 stitches left. Just do a double crochet in each of those and slip stitch to the first, and I'll see you after round 2. Okay, so just make sure you slip stitch into the very first double crochet, not that chain 2, and at the end of round 2 you should have 32 stitches. Okay, and then for rounds 3 through 7 you are going to just chain up 2, and you're going to do 1 double crochet in every stitch around, and that will bring us to the end of our project. It's just that simple. So rounds 3 through 7, 1 double crochet in every stitch around, and like I said, you can change up your colors whenever you'd like. If you want to do like say you wanted to do bobble stitches for this, a bobble is usually every other stitch because you do the bobble stitch and then you do a chain 1. So you could do that, and then the round after that, just make sure that you're not losing any stitches, that you're going into the chain space as well, so that you always have 32 stitches at the end of each round. And yeah, the possibilities are endless with these. So I will do the rest of mine off camera and come back and show you how it fits the wine glass. Also, check your wine glasses, or if you're using like a tumbler instead, because you may want to do 1 less round or 1 more round, whatever fits your needs. Okay, so other than that, I just want to say thanks for watching. I don't know if you're subscribed. I have I don't know where I'm at right now, maybe like 14,000 subscribers, something like that, which is amazing. Thank you all for being here, whether you're subscribed or not. But if you'd like to subscribe, I'd love to have you. I have all different kinds of patterns like plushies and stockings and hats and bags and scarves, all kinds of stuff. So something for everybody if you'd like to take a look at any of my other videos. And if you create any of my projects, I would love to see them. So please tag me if you're on Instagram or TikTok. I am at Creations Misfit there. And if you could also like and comment on this video, that does help the YouTube algorithm. And that way my videos can get seen by more people, and I can help more people because I'm a visual learner. So I think that make sure that you, by the way, come back here and slip stitch and chain 2 after every round. But I just wanted to say, a lot of us are visual learners, and that's why I started this YouTube channel to begin with. And I thought, well, I'll put the pattern on the screen as well to help people be able to do both. So I would love for my videos to get out to as many people as possible, and comments and likes are always helpful in that realm. But I love to also hear like what kinds of yarns you used, who you made your project for, what type of yarn, what color, how it worked out for you, if you have any suggestions or if something was really helpful. I love to hear that stuff because it helps me as well in making more videos moving forward. So anyway, thanks for being here. I'm going to finish up to after round 7, and I'll come back after that. Okay, so I just came to the end here. You're just going to slip stitch into the top, and then we can tie off. I ended up doing a second color because my green yarn was all tangled, and it was driving me nuts that I couldn't get it untangled. All right, then you'll sew in the end. But there you have your cozy, and I'll just show you. You can, oops, just slide it on, and it should fit well. And like I said, you may need to adjust and do an extra round or one less round depending on the size of your glass. But I've tried these, let me zoom out a little bit. I've tried these on several different wine glasses that we have, and they work pretty well. So for this one, I think I'm going to probably, and then to do your embellishing, I just use a hot glue gun, and I'll probably put some like pearls or something gaudy on this, but there you have it. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, tag me in any of your projects at Creations Misfit, and I hope you take a look at my channel and find some other things that are fun to make, and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.